Welcome back to the Gelato Corner, where me and Janessa discuss controversial and just regular old topics.
Exactly. So, the topic for this week is the quote, "Look up and not down, look forward and not back, look out and not in, and lend a hand," by Edward Everett Hale.
Do you agree?
Personally, I do agree, and this quote is actually incredibly powerful to me because he's just expressing how important it is to keep hope in your heart and to persevere through the obstacles that you face.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean, I agree too, and I feel like it relates a lot to what my mom used to tell me when I was little, that you catch more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. And I feel like they're both aimed to inspire younger people to be the best possible person they can be.
Yeah, exactly. In Martin Luther King's speech, he basically literally talked about having that hope inside of you, while you're facing these hardships. For example, the African American people, they struggled with the hardships. They struggled with racism back during the Civil Rights Movement, and so in Martin Luther King's dream speech, he literally expresses his dream for his people in the future. So hence he's expressing his hope, which is exactly what the quote said.
I feel like I wrote that. I feel like his speech, his I Have a Dream speech, relates to this topic as well. But he wanted to he believed that our nation would rise up and finally grow into its true and peaceful form, and that people would finally realize that all men are created the same. But I feel like that hasn't happened. There is so much evil in this world, ICE, and I even saw a video, more than one video the other day, about women being discriminated against in the medical field and not being accepted medical care, and they were women of color.
Dude, and I saw
they were black women.
This
and
other TikTok video too. I saw their little preschool. These teachers were literally
Are you talking about the one where they escorted them to their family so they wouldn't get caught by ICE?
Yes, bro. And they also made a
evil.
barricade inside the preschool because they were saying there's literally ICE agents outside.
That is evil.
That's the
I
reality.
would a 15-year-old being arrested by ICE. That is crazy. An illegal stop.
And they're the criminals.
Yeah, and then reservations. Really, keeping people in reservations it's they're a disease. That's crazy. Quarantining.
And I think that's what society needs. With this quote, we need to remind ourselves that we have the power to help. We have the power to lend a hand.
You can just see his fingers. It's fun.
We have the power to lend a hand, and to literally remember what we've said in the past to help us to the future that we want to live in today.
And I feel like not enough people want to aggregate in today's time. In today's time, they just don't. I don't know. And even when people of power talk, there's always they always have there's always a secret notation to what they're saying, and it's so you can tell they
so
don't
much ulterior motives,
yes.
and so much vague, empty promises that aren't being just kept.
Yeah, you can just tell that.
And
it's not
we as a people are so divided too, politically and everything. We're so divided that we can't aggregate as they used to back in the day, during the Civil Rights Movement with Dr. Martin Luther King and all that.
Yeah, politics has divided people in more than a political way. I feel but another quote that I feel is really close to this one is from a Buddhist monk. Not hot. I didn't really look up how to say the name. That is my fault. But
that's right.
No diss to this very thoughtful monk.
Education, yeah.
But their quote says, "The past is gone. The future is not yet here. And if we do not go back to ourselves in the present moment, we cannot be in touch with life." And I feel to me, this quote is very promotional and actually really closely related to Edward Everett Hale's quote, "Look up and not down, look forward and not back, look out and not in, and lend a hand," because they both really relate to not looking back on things, or else you won't be able to grow and flourish as you and life move along.
Exactly, because I feel life, we're always faced with these obstacles and challenges, and so we have to find the strength within ourselves to power through them, to push through them, and to also make positive changes that we want to see around us by lending a hand, what Edward Hale said in his quote, which is really powerful.
Yeah. I feel they both the way he was able to express so much in only a few words, I feel that's really powerful.
That's what makes it really, exactly.
It's literally, it just shows you how, you don't need
and how words inspire change.
Yes, and how much of effort, it doesn't take effort too much effort to inspire change.
Okay, this was the Gelato Podcast. Thank you so much for
listening in. Hope you enjoyed.